Hi, I'm Kat Rosati, and I took Letitia's Becoming Great workshop. And I wanted to take a minute and just tell you guys how much I got out of it, and just how thankful that I am for Letitia to take the time to share this information with me. So, going through Letitia's workshop was amazing. So much healing took place within me. So many ahas. Really was just what I needed for where I was at in the moment before I took the workshop. Before the workshop, I was dealing with some emotional turmoil, with some family issues. I was feeling lost, like I was not hearing God's plans for me, what it was that He wants of me. Even questioning like whether or not he even heard me or knew my name. Just a lot of inner turmoil. And afterwards, there was just so much that I got out of it. Letitia helped, as she walked me through the workshop, she helped me become aware of areas of my life where I need to let go and I need to heal in order to live in God's greatness, and how the enemy uses these as tools, these areas of tools where we need to heal. And she got very specific with me in the workshop, which I loved. She helped me define specific areas where I needed to let go, I needed to give it to God, and I needed to heal myself from these various family issues, so that way I could grow in God's greatness, and how the enemy uses that as a tool to keep us stuck. She also helped me release guilt over how much and how often I was reaching out to God. I felt like, I was constantly beating myself up because I was not having a set schedule where I was reaching out to God every day, whether it was through prayer or meditation or reading my Bible, or whatever it was. And she reminded me that instead I needed to focus on genuine connection with God rather than trying to get lost in a schedule. And so that really helped me feel less lost, and more like, okay, if it's genuine and it's real, then that's what matters. My heart matters rather than checking a box for the day. She helped me to see myself the way that God sees me, as a child of God with all of my unique talents and gifts that He has blessed me with. She gave me exercises that I could do to cement in my mind, to help me see myself the way that God sees me. And in those exercises, I've grown closer to God as a child of His, which is like so funny because I'm creating habits that are going to help me get closer to God and hear Him and hear His word better, which is one of the things that I was kind of stuck on. And I think before what she shared with me, I think before I was beating myself up because I wasn't doing specific things every day. And instead, through focusing on genuineness, I'm now creating those habits that I was beating myself up before, and I'm growing closer to God, which is just so amazing and so awesome. And then she helped me see the way that the enemy uses fear to keep us stuck. And again, she gets very, very specific in her workshop, and how when you get stuck, then you're not in alignment with God and the plans that He has for you. And so, and it wouldn't be Letitia if she didn't have some kind of like words of wisdom and some kind of confirmation for me of the things that I have been experiencing and feeling, and wondering, what God's plans for me are, and what He wants for me and my family, and how He wants me to show up as a child and a woman of God. So there were so many little tidbits that she gave me that were confirmation of things that I was like, oh, am I really hearing this? Am I really seeing this? Every interaction with Letitia is that way. She has a gift. But that workshop, the Becoming Great workshop, I cannot speak highly enough about it. If you're feeling like you're wondering what God's plans are for you, if you feel like you're wondering if God even hears you, if he even knows that you exist, if you're wondering, why there's certain things. I mean, she helped me find things in my life that are connected, that the enemy is using to help try to prevent me from reaching my potential, and things that I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize that these were hang-ups for me. I knew they were areas of my life that I struggled with, but I did not realize that they were being used against me as a tool. So she really, really, really helped me with that. But yeah, if you are just feeling lost, if you're feeling confused, if you're feeling like maybe God doesn't hear my prayers, maybe God doesn't know my name, I have such a willing heart, but I have no idea, what my talents are, what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. You have to take this workshop. Like, seriously, there's just so much good stuff in such a short amount of time. It will blow your mind. You will leave the workshop feeling like an entirely new woman. I'm not exaggerating. So much love to Letitia. I am eternally grateful for the insights that she gave me and the habits and the exercises that she helped me put into place after that. So definitely check out her workshop or any other workshops, because after this one, I am looking for the waiting list for any of her future upcoming workshops. So thank you so much for allowing me to share, and I hope to see you guys in a future workshop.